CVN-76 is a Nimitz-class nuclear-powered aircraft carrier and the ninth ship of her class. Named after the 40th U.S. President, she was commissioned in 2003. She is a massive vessel, over 1,000 feet long, and displaces more than 100,000 tons. The carrier is powered by 2 nuclear reactors, allowing it to operate for over 20 years without refueling. The USS Ronald Reagan can house a crew of over 5,000 personnel and a full air wing of aircraft, and has been a key asset in the U.S. Navy's presence around the world.
Steel Queen just rolls along. Let it rip.
How y'all folks doing this fine day? It's Gator here at the cable company. I'm so glad you stopped in to see me today, because today we got a good one. You're not going to believe this, but I did a drawing. Oh, we got to move the moon out of the way. But I did a drawing of Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan, and he was a Democrat until 1962, and then he was a Republican from 1962 and on. Okay, and this is a drawing that comes out in January, I think, sometime on my Saturday, video of me drawing. But isn't this something in our live, this last Sunday's live was about Ronald Reagan. So we did Ronald Reagan. This Sunday we're going to do the history of the telegraph. But I was just saying that this is wild how this ship happened as number 76. CVN-76, Peace Through Strength. Alright, let's get into it. The USS Ronald Reagan CVN-76 is an Nimitz-class nuclear-powered submarine supercarrier in the service of a submarine. It's a supercarrier in the service of the United States Navy, the ninth ship of her class. She is named in honor of Ronald Reagan and President of the United States from 1981 to 1989. She was built at Newport News Shipbuilding Company in Newport News, Virginia, and was commissioned on the 12th of July 2003. Ronald Reagan made 5 deployments to the Pacific and the Middle East between 2006 and 2011, while based at Naval Station North Island. In October 2015, Ronald Reagan replaced the USS George Washington as the flagship of Carrier Strike Group 5, the only forward-based carrier strike group homeported at Yokosuka, Japan, as part of the United States 7th Fleet. Since 2016, Ronald Reagan has embarked on short annual summer patrols of the Western Pacific and United States 7th Fleet area of operations. That's the USS Ronald Reagan. There's a picture of it, CVN-76. That's in the Straits of Magellan in 2004. Her namesake is Ronald Reagan. She was ordered on December the 8th, 1994. Let's write that down, okay? 94, that's when she was ordered. The builder was the Northrop Grumman Newport News. She was laid down on February 12th, 1998. Let's put that down. 98. She was launched on the March the 4th, 2001. Right? 2001. She was sponsored by Nancy. Alright, Nancy Reagan. How many know the First Lady? Remember her. Alright. Where's Nancy Reagan? Alright, March 2001, she was Christian. Right there. And she was acquired on June 20th, 2003. Alright. Her home port is Kitsap. I did a video on that. Alright. Washington identification number, the MMSI number is 3699704010. Her call sign is NRGN. Her whole number is CVN-76. Motto is Peace Through Strength. Okay. She is nicknamed the Gipper. Alright, let's put that down. The Gipper. Status, she's in active service. Okay? There's her badge. General characteristics, she's class inside NMS class aircraft carrier, Ronald Reagan subclass. The displacement, she has 101,400 long tons, 113,600 short tons. Her overall length is 1,092 feet. Her water line is 1,040 foot. Overall beam is 252 foot. The water line is 134 foot. Trap maximum navigational is 37 feet. And limit is 41 foot. Propulsion, she has 2 Westinghouse A4W nuclear reactors, HEU 93.5%. I went over to USS Status, and we went into detail about these nuclear reactors, if you want to go back and look at that one. 4 steam turbines, 4 shafts, 260,000 SHPs. Speed is 30 knots, which is 35 miles an hour, and she has unlimited range for like 25 years. Ship's complement is 3,532, and air wing is 2,480. So it's over 5,000. Alright, so, sensors and processing systems. The SPS-48E3D air search radar, the SPS-49AB-12D air search radar, the SPQ-9B fire control radar, there's 2 SPN-46 air traffic control radars, SPN-43C air traffic control radar, SPN-41 instrument landing system radar, 3 MK-91 and SSM guidance systems, 3 MK-95 radars, electronic warfare and decoys. She has an AN-SLQ-32AB countermeasure suite, SLQ-25A Nikki torpedo countermeasures, armament, Evolved Sea Sparrow missile, rolling airframe missile, and close-in weapon systems, CIWS. Armor is unknown, aircraft carrier, 90 fixed wing, and helicopters. Alright, there's a picture of them. Okay, so what do we do this for? What do I do this for? Huh? And we keep coming back and we keep watching all of the videos on these ships. Why do we do that? Right here. This is the main thing. We want to document history of these ships. That's what we do, right? All of y'all that keep coming back and watching my videos on this is what we document. This for the ones that served and are serving for our freedom, okay? I appreciate every one of you for stopping in. Much love to you. We'll do another one next Friday. Come on back. Check out my other videos if you haven't already. We're going to be going into some of the forts and camps and more aircraft, okay? Live long and prosper. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.